What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and fellow YouTubers? I bid all of you welcome to the Starship Aesthetical Review, and today we're going to do the Romulan Flagships, the first one out of the three that they brought out. And today we're going to do the Shamshir Class, and that is an engineering focused ship, so that's going to be really cool to see all of the visuals. So we are here with Sophia. Hello, Sophia. How are you doing, girl? This is one of my other characters. This one is a Romulan, obviously, and I grabbed all of the space sets, including the engines, the deflector, and also the shield. So you guys are in for a really nice treat right here. And let us just start off with the information that we're going to receive from the Shamshir Operation Dreadnought Warbird. So let's go to that, and let's read a little bit of what it says right here. The Tier 6 Shamshir Operation Dreadnought Warbird represents the pinnacle of Romulan Republic starship design. The Shamshir design has the Shamshir class has a strong engineering focus and features more engineering bridge officer seat and engineering console slots than the other Dreadnought Warbird variants. The Shamshir class design has been greatly inspired by the Romulan Flagships Dreadnought Warbird. However, it has been given a Romulan Republic aesthetics. These massive and imposing starship are durable and bristling with weaponry. Nice, bristling with weaponry. Nice. I want to see that in action. That is so exciting to see this. But they are very slow to maneuver. A little bit of a downside right here, but it's kind of like we already know that one, because all of these ships, they have like a base turn rate of 6. Oh, these guys have 7 degrees per second. But anyway, the Federation, all of them, they had like a 6-degree turn rate. The Klingon had a 6.5, so it's a little bit like it turns a little bit faster than the Federation. And the Romulan ones, they have like a 7 degrees per second turn rate. That's nice. Okay, let's continue. The starship features a Lieutenant Commander Universal / Command Specialist Bridge Officer seat. The Shamshir Operation Dreadnought Warbird comes equipped with the Adaptive Emergency Systems Universal Console. When activated, it provides a substantial boost to damage and damage resist for a short time. This console effects are increased by 50% if the starship current hull hit points are below 50%. This console provides a passive bonus to maximum hit points and energy damage resistance. The console can be in only Odyssey, Scimitar, Bortas, Q variant, and may only include a single one of these consoles. Cool. After achieving level 5 in your Shamshir Operation Dreadnought Warbird Starship Masteries, you will unlock the Adaptive Hull Plating Starship trait. While this trait is slotted, activating any hull healing or Commander Bridge Officer ability will boost your maximum hit points for a short time. This effect stacks up to 3 times. The Shamshir Operation Dreadnought Warbird has a single hangar bay equipped with Scorpion fighters. What? What? This thing has like hangar bay? Oh my god, I didn't know that. Damn. Okay, Scorpion fighters. These light crafts are equipped with plasma pulse cannon and plasma torpedoes. Romulan Dreadnought Warbird can also equip Romulan drone ships, which can be obtained from standard hangar stores, dilithium store, or fleet hangar stores. Man, I wish I knew that before I grabbed like all of the gear. Could have grabbed like those hangar pets from the fleet store as well. But anyway, moving on. Rank required Vice Admiral, and that is Vice Admiral because my my Romulan has like allegiance to Federation, so Vice Admiral. And if you guys are using like a Romulan that has an allegiance to the KDF, you should be Brigadier General or something like that at level 50. Anyway, just keep that in mind. A hull strength of 46,000 at level 50 and 53.333 at level 60. Okay, so the Romulan faction has like a lower hit points than the Federation and the Klingons. That's weird. Shield modifier of 1.1, crew complement of 3000. Federation got 350 and the Klingons as well. Forward weapons, 5 forward weapons, 3 weapons on the aft, 4 device slots. The bridge officer station, I'm just going to skip that one, and it's going to be covered in a later stage on the video, so stay tuned for that. Console modification, 4 tactical, 4 engineering, and 3 science. It has a base turn rate of 7 degrees per second, and impulse modifier of 0.15. Now these modifiers from the impulse and also from the shield, like whatever kind of shielding or impulse engines you're going to be equipping on this particular ship, it's going to be modified by 1.1 for your shield and also for your impulse engines by 0.15. Also has an inertia of 20, can load dual cannons and also dual heavy cannons. 1 hangar pad, love that. A hangar base loaded with the Romulan Scorpion fighters that we're just going to discard right out of the way because they're like the worst one ever. Plus 10 to shield power and also plus 10 to engine power, and also that universal console, the adaptive emergency system. We're also going to get the ability package level 1 through level 5, and I'm going to cover this part in a later stage on the video because then we're going to showcase all of the numbers that has to do with this particular character. Also the Singularity Warp Core, so 40 base power to all subsystem, a plasma shockwave, quantum absorption, warp shadow, singularity jump, and singularity overcharge. That's just the basics. Okay, so right click, use. Hopefully, no, we need to discard something or put it on dry dock. Let's put this guy on dry dock. Okay, one second guys, 1 second. Something that I really don't use. Thor. Support cruiser. Nah, just discard it. USSS Thor. Thank you for playing. Right click, use. Okay, the Ila. Okay, Ila, I don't know. Where you at? There you go. Ready starship. So we got this universal console. Let's just grab all of the information out of that as well. The Kalis War Battlecruiser Operation Star Cruiser, or the Shamshir Operation Dreadnought Warbird, comes equipped with the Adaptive Emergency System Universal Console. When activated, provides a substantial boost to damage and damage resist for a short time. This console effects are increased by 50% if the starship current whole hit points are below 50% as well. This console also provides a passive bonus to maximum hit points and energy damage resistance. This console mod can be equipped on any Odyssey, Scimitar, or Bortascu variant. You may only equip a single of these consoles. Now I'm reading this a little bit on the fast side because I've been reading these kind of text like in all 3 of the ships that they brought out, like the Romulan, the Klingon, and the Federation one. They have like the same universal console, so it's like, you know, I'm reading the same post forum or the post that they have posted right here over and over again. 17.8 all energy damage resistance rating, 3.3% maximum hull capacity. That's going to be increased. Cool to see. The Adaptive Emergency System. When activated, the Adaptive Emergency System provides a substantial boost to damage as well as kinetic and energy damage resistance. This ability effects are improved significantly when if used when the hit points are below 50% of your maximum. So it's only by target itself. You can't use it for your teammate. Obviously, it's going to take 0.5 seconds to activate, and it has 2-minute cooldown or 2-minute recharge time. Plus 50 all damage bonus resistance rating for 30 seconds. Effects is increased by 75 if the health is equal or less than 50%. So keep that in mind. Also plus 30% to all damage for 30 seconds, and also between brackets, effect is increased to 45 if health is equal to or less than 50%. So basically, if you use this system, this like adaptive emergency system buff or ability, make sure that your health is below 50%, then you're going to get like the maximum out of that ability, because it has a 2-minute cooldown, 2-minute recharge. So that this is also part of a set, a 4-piece set. If you equip 2 sets from the flagship modification, you're going to get +2 critical chance and also 3 flight turn rate. So if you like this ship also has like its base turn rate from 7, so if you have like the 2-piece set, you're going to get a base turn rate of 10 degrees per second, and I think that's really, really nice to see that. And I do apologize for saying really, really nice. I know one of you guys there doesn't really like that, but I apologize. The third set piece is going to give you deadly response when receiving damage while a shield phasing is depleted. 10% chance to apply deadly response, stacks up to 3 times. So you're going to get 2,500 temporary hit points for 10 seconds, and also plus 10% all damage for 10 seconds as well. And if you get like the 4th set piece, like the entire set, first set, the first, the second, the third, and the 4th set, all of these powers, these abilities that all of these universal consoles give, it's going to be increased. So the adaptive emergency systems is required minimum health is increased from 50 to 75%. So basically it means like you can utilize its full potential, like even if your ship's hit points are like at 70 or 75%. Keep that in mind. The other universal consoles get like an increase as well. So increase the duration from 15 seconds to 20 seconds, and we're going to showcase that in a later video. And also the violent dampening wave, it's going to increase the radius for 4 to 5 kilometers. As this ship is already my current one, I'm gonna go to the Starship Selector dude, and that is right here, and we're going to try to customize this ship a little bit in how far it is going to allow me. The Shamshir, that is a really cool to see iconic Romulan faction ship. I mean, it's basically just as the Scimitar, right? There is no difference to this ship at all. I mean, look at that. It's like basically the same thing. It just has like, oh man. I hope this ship has that that burst that it does, because this is going to be awesome to see that. So we're also going to get a interior. That is basically the Scimitar bridge that you guys know from the movie. And it's like been featured in a couple of episodes in Star Trek Online as well. So you basically have seen that bridge, but I'm still going to show it to you. There are window types, and windows are like visible right here. So this is type 1, type 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's really, really tiny to see, but there are like a couple of subtle changes to them. And I think I'm going to go with type 4 because that is like the most prominent. 3rd or the 4th. It's basically the same thing, but I'm going to go with type 4 because it has like the windows that are being displayed on top of the hull as well. It doesn't really matter that much. It's the same. Let's see, can we change the colors? Oh yeah, we can make it like dark blue, greenish, yellow, red. Oh, red is a nice color to it, but I don't want to mess it up though. This red right here, the U20 color code. Oh, that's gonna be awesome to see. You can also change these tips over there here that you guys see. That's not a really good looking tip, but anyway, I'm just gonna go with the defaulted version. Oh yeah, underneath as well, really cool. I'm just gonna go with the default colors because it's going to overrid them anyway while we are going to be in space doing all of the visuals. But there are lots of materials that we can use. Let's see. The falchion material. Wow. Okay. So you get like the scimitar variant. Really nice to see how these patterns over here on the hull being displayed. Cool. When it's like facing the sun, it's kind of like a processor chip from your computer. Like a model. Oh. What? Are you kidding me? Jesus, look at that. That is awesome. God. Too bad I can't zoom in further than that. Wow, look at that. I love these Riemann type deals. I don't know what to call them, but oh wow, look at that. Riemann type 1. Riemann type 2. I don't like this one. I love the other one, but this is like, Okay. No. Moving on. Romulan. Okay, so this is the normal Romulan as a Romulan ship should look like. Romulan 2. Okay. Okay, looks good. Okay, looks good. Romulan type 2 brown. What? How is this a material type? They just changed the color to brown. Who would fly a brown ship? I mean, come on. What the heck? Kind of looks like a yeah, you guys already know what I'm gonna say, right? It looks like a bedwing. But I mean, a brownish. No, somebody needs to get fired. Sorry, but somebody needs to get fired at the cryptic. You guys did such a good job, and now you're like, you're doing bad stuff to this. What the hell is brown? Okay, moving on. Romulan type 4. Kind of like it. There's a nice glow on the wings. Okay. Okay, moving on. What else does it have? A scimitar. Not really loving it, but it's totally something different. Okay, scimitar. The Tolwar. Now there is only one type of material that is left, and I hope that is going to pique my interest. Because what I've been seeing so far, not really. And they upgraded. Okay. Okay. Yeah. This is the one. This is definitely the one. Look at that, how it changes when it's like facing the sunlight. You see that glow on top of there. Too bad we can't actually change the sunlight up here in the customization window, because that was going to be awesome, because we can't do that while we are doing our characters, right? You have that option to change the sunlight. You could go like Earth Space Dark and like other variants that you could use, like Deep Space Nine and stuff like that. But why isn't it here? I would love to see it when it's like, you know, like the other planet's sunlight. Like, I don't know, like I think this is like the normal Earth space dock sun, or at least I hope it is like that. And it would be awesome to see when it's like in Kronos, like with that reddish glow to it. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that we're going to get. What can we change? We can basically customize styles and patterns, so we can change the different hull, whatever we want. The bottom nacelles, those are those. The top nacelles, we need to go up. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. I'm loving those, but I'm just gonna stick with the Shamshir, the normal version. The wings. Oh man, I love these wings that they have that open design to it. Damn it. Bottom sensors. What are those? Are they that? Bottom sensors. Oh yeah, they are that. No, just the default. And the top sensors. Those are basically those antenna type deals that you guys see. Okay, also changing the patterns and stuff like that, but I'm just gonna go with the basic version because I don't want to mess this ship too much. It kind of needs to be like the original design still a little bit. So purchase all of the changes that I made. Let me just go back for 1 second. So I got window type 4 and material type 3 from the Reman. No, I wanted to upgrade it, not the Reman. Great. Yes. Yes, there we go. That's it. The upgrade in type 4. Purchase. Okay. What I'm going to do right now, while I'm all alone here in our space dock. It's kind of early. It's 8 o'clock. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go in space and I'm going to equip all of the different space sets which you get from the reputation that is going to affect this ship's aestheticals. And yes, thank you. And it's going to change the way this ship is kind of looking. Oh wow, look at that glow. Oh man, I just love that glow right now. That is crazy. Okay, so we kind of made the right choice by going with the upgraded material types, because wow, that glow right here when it's like facing the sunlight, that is just awesome to see. That is just awesome. Let's see. This is that. Yes, it is. Okay. And we're going to do that special ability later on, because I already checked. We can do a Argala patrol with these, with my character that I have selected. So this is how it looks like with the normal equipped Mark 10 variant shielding, engines, and the normal deflector dish. Yeah, this is how it looks. Wow, look at that. When it's facing the sunlight. Oh wow, that glow. That's crazy. That's awesome. That's awesome to see. This is just cool. Okay, so let us start by the first space that we're going to equip. And I do apologize for all of these Mark 10s shielding that I have. Those are just equipped on the different ships that I have. But moving on, the adaptive Mako space set is going to be the first space set that we're going to equip on this baby here, right here. And let me just discard these normal Mark 10s because they're just going to fill up my inventory. So this is the adaptive Mako space set. Equipped it on the Shamshir, or the Shamshir. You guys can see the nice animation from the deflector. It's barely visible. There it's more, there we go, that's better. Those visuals are a lot better. But somehow the deflector dish is like underneath this ship. Here we go with the engine output or the engine wake. And the deflector is kind of weird. I can't actually zoom in because it's all the way up, but the ship has like that canopy kind of type deal, and it's the deflector animation is right on underneath that, so it basically goes through the canopy, through the hull, this part right here. You guys see it emanates from this part right here all the way outside. But it's okay. I mean, it's fine. It's kind of like a small design flaw, I should say. It should be a little bit like in the front, so it doesn't like intersects or goes through this hole. But it's fine. Not that much of a big deal issue, so we're just gonna leave it at that. We're just gonna leave it at that. Okay, so the adaptive Mako. Real nice to see that glow effect that the adaptive Mako goes right here, so you can see it all across the board. Really, really nice, all across this ship and its wings. Cool. Which one is going to be next? The Aegis space set. Yes. And this is the first time that I'm putting the Aegis space set on a Romulan character, so that's why I get that confirmation. Do you know what you're doing? You won't be able to trade it anymore, but oh my god, look at that. That is just sick. That is just sick. Look at that. Those lines, those white lines, that is crazy. Wow. Let's see it. Oh my. No, I need to zoom in. Zoom out for this. Wow. I wish they had the center of the ship a little bit like higher, like on the center of the monitor, because it's a little bit too much down. Okay, here it comes, 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 here it comes. Oh, that is just sick looking right there. It's better for me not to turn this ship because the wings are too high, you know? Or I mean, they are too low. They're like all the way underneath where you can actually see. You can't actually see like the down of the wings. That is just crazy. I love these visuals right here. The Aegis space set, man, that is just awesome. That is crazy. Okay, moving on. The Borg. Oh wow. Oh wow. The Borg space set, and I also have a universal console from the Borg. So we're going to equip all of the space sets that we can from the Borg reputation. So we see a lot of Borg junk, as I call it, being displayed right there. Wow, it totally changed the ship. It's already like, you know, like light greenish color to it, but with the Borg chunk, and you guys see it right here even better underneath. And you guys see what I mean with the deflector dish. It's being like too much on the back side, because it's like the whole deflector is like, it should be in the front, but now it's like halfway through the ship. Yeah, somebody needs to put that deflector dish, or at least where the spot is, That needs to be forwarded like so much. But anyway, nice. Okay, I'm not even gonna comment on that part because it looks really bad. It looks really bad. Oh, those engines right there. Nice. This part here I do love. I mean, it's like the Borg. That pulsating stuff right there that you guys see right here. That's cool. That is awesome to see. Okay, moving on. Which one going to do next? The counter command one. Counter command, and let us remove that one because we don't want that one. This is how it looks like with a counter command. Oh my god, I love it. I absolutely love this part right here. Like this part right here on the wing is like one giant like plate of armor or something like that they just had to put it on the wings because it's going to be reinforced and stuff like that you basically see on like jet planes and stuff like that, on like commercial planes. You basically see the same layout. That is just crazy. That is awesome. And I also love these dots, this underneath. Oh wow, cool. Oh, they have the same design on top of the wings and also like underneath. Really cool to see these dots everywhere. Nice engine output. You have like 4 type of exhausts. So the nacelles are really nice to see as well. Did I say really nice again? Oh man. I'm sorry, man. I'm just so excited. It's like this is just crazy to see this these types of visuals. I never done like the Romulan, so really awesome to see. Okay, moving on. The Delta. Okay, we have 2 times the Delta. We only need 1. Here we go with the Delta space set. As I predicted. I'm just I'm just quiet right now because I really don't have anything to say about this. I mean, could be so much better than it is right now. Look at that. It's just like the only patterns that you can recognize is when you're like facing the sunlight like at an angle, so all of the patterns become visible. But if you're looking at right on top of it, you don't actually see anything. You just see like, you know, like brown color and like just a little bit of yellow. I don't know. Not my particularly really nice visuals to see. Okay, moving on to the Delta. We already did the Dyson. Level 3. No. Which one is this? Dyson? Yes. This is Delta. I need the Dyson. There we go. Dyson. 3 sets. Look at that. That is awesome. The wingspan on these things is crazy. Look at how big these things are. Wow. Wow, man. I just love it. Oh, yeah. Wow. I love this part. It's basically just like a skin, you know, with all of these lines. That is just awesome to see. That is insanity right there. That is crazy. That this kind of type deal looks like a and I have to say it. I don't like. I can't compare it to anything else. It's just like though that whole of a like a Cylon Raider kind of type deal. You have that canopy like going from the front to the back. And you just miss that those Knight Rider eyes that you basically go like left and right. The rest is just like the same type of deal. Wow, this is awesome. But we have to move on. We can't actually show just one. The Iconian. The Iconian and also the Iconian. Resets. Here we go. Oh my, oh my, oh my god. Oh wow, look at the wings on this baby. This is too much. This is too much. I love the where if you like and on this particular space set, it's very visible when it's like when a ship is like facing the sunlight, it's being like illuminated by the sun's rays, so it's being lit up. You actually don't see all of these patterns that are like visible when you're like on the darkened side, like underneath. You have so much details going on across from wing to wing and underneath and like on top. You basically don't see all of them. They're kind of like getting lost, as it were. And look at that. And when it's like on the shadow side, they'll kind of bring up to life. They're up to life again. Oh wow, the Iconian space set on these Shamshir Class. Really cool to see. Really cool. But we have to move on. We have to move on to the no, we already did the Dyson. To the normal maker one. And not the adaptive one, but just the normal one. Normal Mako. And this is basically a same copy paste kind of type deal from the adaptive Mako. Some people say there are changes. Other people say there are no changes. To be honest, I'm one of the last. I don't see any changes between the two types. They're just like the same to me. We're gonna move on. The Iconian Word did the Omega space set. Ooh, and this is how it looks like with the Omega space set on the Shamshir class. That is an engineering focused. I do love the engine exhaust, like the output. And I love these dotted material type that they use. Nice animation there, cool to see. Looks scary. Looks scary right here. Moving on. Oh. Which one is this? Maker where did the Riemann? Oh my god, this ship is gonna be scary looking right now. Riemann 1, 2, 3. Wow. I'm just amazed right now. This is just awesome. Look at that. Oh my god, this ship is supposed to be like this, guys. If you're using like any other space set just for the visuals, you guys should use the Riemann space set visuals. Just for the aesthetics. I mean, the numbers and like the statistics are not really good anymore because there are so much better space sets out there to you can grab. Like the Terran one is really nice, or the Iconian, but visually, this one visually has like, you know, I think this is my favorite one till now. I mean, the Aegis space set comes close to it, but the Riemann, I don't know. Hey, look at that. You guys see a subtle change in lightning? Or in the light that is being struck on the hull? If I put up my inventory. It's weird. It makes the ship a little bit darker. Okay, so here we found another bug for you guys, for the developers of Star Trek Online. Look at that. It's kind of a weird bug to see. Dyson, Kobali, Mako. Oh, we already did the Romulan space set. And 1, 2, 3. This is how it looks like with the Romulan space set. As I kind of expected, the Romulan space set is not really like visually appealing anymore. It's kind of dull, to be honest. There's no oomph to it. The oomph is gone. Yeah, put that on a t-shirt. The oomph is gone. Oh, man. Oh, that's just crazy. But speaking of t-shirts, I've been thinking about like merchandise. What you guys think? Should I put up like some merchandise on the channel? Are you guys interested in that? Like buying mugs and I don't know, baseball hats and stuff like that, t-shirts. The oomph is gone. Let me know in the comment section, guys. On the forum, doesn't really matter on the Star Trek Online forum or on the comment section right here. I do check like every comment that you guys make, because you guys are important to me. Let me just be serious about one thing, and let me just say that whatever comments you guys are going to put, whatever it's going to be here on YouTube or somewhere else that this video has been posted, I always look at that. I always try to leave a comment and like a remark, because I always look at those, because it's like I kind of do it for you guys, and also the way I present like the videos, I kind of like making them, but the most part is like I'm doing it because like you guys can have like a feeling to this ship, or like I can help you guys out. Like, hey, if this ship is for you, just look at it before you like actually make a purchase. So with that being said, these kind of type videos, I do them for you guys. So if you guys have any comments, just write it to me, because I love hearing from you guys. You guys are great, and I've been telling you guys that like in almost every post that I make. You guys are awesome. Which we're doing right now, the Terran one, so the Terran engines and also the Terran deflector. Oh, this is something totally different. Look at that. Oh, this is totally different than the the brown option that we had when we were doing the customization. The brown material type. Look at that. Oh, wow. I love the glow effect. I definitely do. Real nice animation from the engines, and you guys see there are kind of like two there are two lines emanating from the nacelles underneath. There is like these brownish and there is like this greenish. You guys see the brownish right there? So the brownish right there on top, but underneath there are two colors. Cool. Real cool to see that. Oh man, this ship is so scary. And I love these red lines. Nice animation there from the turret deflector dish. As you guys see, it's like it's clipping outside of the ship actually, so it's not really. Yeah, you guys need to fix this part. Maybe you can put like a flap underneath or something like that, just to make this kind of animation not visible, because it's, you know, it's not really good. A lot of players, if they have bought like I did, if they bought like the entire pack, I'm gonna be happy with this part right here. You spend money, so you kind of need to fix that. But the Terran space set, really cool to see. Awesome actually. What else do we have for you guys? The Jem'Hadar space set. I did not show that. R 1, 2, 3, go. With the Jem'Hadar space set on the Shamshir Operation Dreadnought Warbird. Oh wow. Wow. Oh wow. I'm loving the Jem'Hadar space set when it's not like being illuminated by the sunlight. Everything comes to life with the Jem'Hadar space set when it's not facing the sunlight, when it's like on the shadow side. Oh, that's crazy. No deflector dish animation, unfortunately, but really nice engine output or engine wake, as you guys see right here. Those purple lines. Okay, moving on. Which one we got left? We have the Nukara space set. Space set. Really nice to see that glow effect that you guys see right there. That is awesome. Unfortunately, it does not showcase like the Earth like being mirrored the hull, but it has that glow effect going on. That's cool. That's cool. And what else do we got for you guys? Okay, so it appears that I don't have the Breen set. Okay, well, let me just stop the recording. I mean, for you it's going to be like just 1 second, but let me just grab the Breen set and I'll be right back. So, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, the Breen space set is here. I mean, it's not actually here. I just finished the mission, and what was for you guys just a blink of the eye took me about 30 minutes or something like that to complete this mission. But anyway, we got the Breen shieldings, and let us put the Breen shielding type up there so you guys can see the entire set. And I mean the entire visuals from this Breen space set, but I didn't got the deflector nor the engines because that's gonna take me like another half an hour of gameplay that I really don't want to do right now because it's gonna like drain me completely. And I might get them from the other missions, or I mean for the other visuals that I'm going to do for the other ship. But right now, just the visuals. Just the visuals. And the engine wake is from the Aegis space set, and hopefully we can disable those so you guys can see the normal visuals right there. From the Breen space set, and just the Breen shielding, just that part right now. But I promise I'm gonna get them like all the entire set on the next video. But for now, it's just you guys have to do with this because it's like totally draining me out. I had to play like 30 minutes, just just one episode just to grab these shieldings. And if I do like any more episodes, then it's going to drain me completely, like I said. But yeah, those were the entire space sets, like 14 space sets with all of the visuals and stuff like that. And I also grabbed the 3 set pieces because we want to see this one. And that option is that Tholoran pulse that this ship is going to like utilize later on while we're going to take this ship into space combat. And we kind of need to see that one, right? We need to see that one. So which visuals are going to be my personal choice for these ships that are like the best appealing for me is, to be honest, the Aegis space set. I mean, those were at least my personal preferences. Those are really, really cool to see. Really, really cool to see. Especially when it's like right here. When it's like on the shadow side, where all of those white lines that you see right now come to life. Oh, those are just amazing. And I wish we were able to give out that Tholoran pulse right now in our space dock, but we can't somehow. They disabled that. But it was is going to be really cool to see if that Tholoran pulse. We kind of need to find a place where we can display that, like where it's somewhere. Preferably behind a star or something like that. But anyway, let us before we're going to do that, one thing that I did not do, and I activated some kind of buff, sorry about that. I talked about like awesome like ability that we're going to get, not an ability but an awesome option right here that we're going to get is like a hangar pet. We have like one shuttle bay or one hangar bay, I mean, for like hangar pets, and that is just awesome with these ships. It has a lot of firepower, 4 consoles for tactical, 3 consoles for science, and also for survivability, 4 console slots, 4 device slots, 3 weapons on the aft, so you can basically put like 360 degrees like omnidirectional beams or like turrets up here. That was going to be awesome. So normal shield, like warp core singularity, impulse, deflector, and also these 5 forward weapons are just awesome. The bridge officer stations I did not showcase in this video, so I'm going to do that right now. We have a Lieutenant Commander Universal / Command Station. We have an Ensign Universal Station, so you can put like A little bit more survivability over there. Hull healing. We have a commander tactical station and also a lieutenant commander engineering station. And the last one is a lieutenant science station, so more shield healing and like support for that. Now, I always say, I repeat, do not use this bridge officer layout, because I'm just grabbing something that I have, and I don't even have enough bridge officers right here. And I just grabbed like a couple of them because I want a little bit of survivability, a little bit of like tactical options to increase my DPS overall. But these are like the bridge officer stations that you guys can use in your builds, and don't use this one because this one is really weak. But anyway, moving on to the Starship Bridge. And this bridge is like the scimitar bridge, as I stated before in the early stage of this video. It's kind of like, the same bridge layout as you guys saw in the movie Nemesis, where like Captain Picard has like that meeting with himself, his younger version, and it's nice to see. I mean, it's not really like spectacular. It's just a couple of stairs and like a couple of consoles. But it's really cool to see that they have implemented something from the movie up here. So that being said, here we go. So we got a couple of consoles over here that absolutely do nothing. A couple of guys just standing around. Hey man, earn your paycheck. Do something. Look at this guy. This guy is like pushing buttons. What the hell are you doing? Just staring at the planet over there. Okay. Anyway, we can select a small craft up here. Contact duty officers up here, and then we have that those stairs that I talked about. And then we have like another console over here. Do absolutely nothing. But this part right here is also from the movies, that has that singularity core that can be opened up or closed down. And I said singularity core, it's supposed to be a Tholaron drive, as stated right here. And you see the really cool animation coming to life. There we go. Isn't that like crazy to look at? But I mean, most of you guys out there that are like playing Star Trek as a Romulan, you guys probably have like the scimitar ship, so you probably have seen this like a million times. And it's really nice to see how this animation fits up in into this entire room up here. We also have access to library files up here and account bank up there. Those are like the normal stuff that you guys see in a ship's bridge. Nothing special about that. That's it for this ship. I mean, just the basic stuff. So nothing more to showcase for that, and I'm gonna take this this awesome looking ship into a patrol Argala mission. Shut up. Delta Quadrant, here we go. Oh, this is nice. Right here is awesome. Boom! Warp drive in 3, 2, 1, boom! Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me. Oh man, okay, be right back. Having a couple of disconnect issues these as of late. Don't know why, but go to the Argala, will you? Quantum slipstream, please. Let's get there fast. Nice. I love these visuals on this ship. Here we go. Patrol the Argala system. Hopefully we're not going to get like a timeout connection to the game server. because there aren't any, like, you know, there are not a lot of players online right now, so we shouldn't have login issues at all. Why aren't you loading up? And you can do it. You can do it. Yes, you can. There we go. Argala, wanted. Let's help these guys destroy the Malon. Okay, so let us grab our Scorpion fighter pets outside and target these guys so they can attack that guy. And also put my all of my weapons to auto fire. That is always something, you know, that I always say. Don't forget that, to put them on auto fire, and also don't forget your power levels. Like, I have mine set up to 40 and like overall, because I really don't use, like, you know, I'm not going to use this ship for a long time, but keep in mind, like, if you're going to utilize a new ship that you just grabbed from a logbox or like the exchange or whatever, low buy store or the Zen store, keep in mind that you kind of need to change these numbers. I'm also going to let up the singularity charge all the way to level 5, and then I'm going to make a couple of warp shadows so you guys see this ship multiply. Look like this. This is always awesome to look at. We have like more than one variant of this ship. Actually, they're like the same ships, but you know, there's like copies of them all over the place, and that is always fun to look at for that short duration of time. One thing that I did not mention, and let me just put all of my pets out there, is the Starship Masteries. I promised you guys I'm gonna do that, and I didn't. But let me just do it right now. Level 1 is going to increase your accuracy by 5% overall. Level 2 is going to improve your singularity circuit, and it's going to reduce the cooldown time on singularity power use by 15%. So it's going to increase your singularity charge rate by 30%. Nice. Level 3. Level 3 is going to give us plus 10% kinetic and also plus 10% all energy damage. Level 4 is going to give us devastating weaponry, so it's going to add plus 2.5% critical chance. And level 5 is the adaptive hull plating. That is that trait that you can slot the maximum hit points to self when using hull heal or command bridge officer abilities. So we're going to get plus 3% maximum hull hit points. Okay, so let's try and do a little bit of combat with these guys. You guys can see how this ship turns and how it maneuvers. I mean, most of you guys have seen a scimitar right now flying STFs in various missions. Basically the same type deal, same turn rate. Pew, pew, pew. Come on, one more. There we go. Give me a couple of warp shadows. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4 different of at least the same variant of ships that I've been using. But anyway, let's go and utilize the adaptive emergency system. That is going to be the visuals. And what does it do? For me, from like my particular captain, Or it doesn't even matter. I mean, usually like these kind of buffs are like locked into your abilities and the skill points that you put in everywhere. But like for the adaptive emergency system, it's not really there because you kind of need to have your hull below 50% and then you're going to get the most benefit out of this. So it's going to increase all damage resistance rating by 50 and also plus 30%. There we go. 40. Yeah, there we go. There we can use now in 3, 2, 1. There we go. That was really, really weird and really weak as well on the visuals. So we gonna need to do that again where our hull is not that much depleted. Come on. There we go. Right shield is failing. Left shield is failing. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Warp core critical. Nice. Oh, we destroyed everybody? Okay, cool. Well, while they are there, all the way there, let's do that Thaleron Pulse. Because that is something that all of you guys are here to see. I know it. I just know it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Oh, that is just awesome. Look at that. Oh, wow. Oh, those things bend even more. Oh my god. That is insane. Oh, that is just crazy. Oh, that is so much fun. Man, that was crazy. Oh crap, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I was trying to actually... Let me just aggro this guy. Maybe he can take like my hull a little... like below 50%. You can also have like the scimitar battle cloak. It's awesome to see, right? Look at that. Let's just... My ship is cloaked right now. You guys see just the outline, and also each time like you're cloaked in a Romulan or a Klingon ship, your turn rate is increased like exponentially. So keep that in mind. Just a small tip. So you guys see it right here. Hey. He hit me. Pedo. Whilst I was cloaked. But can we decloak now, please? Here we go. Hold on. I was able to utilize this while I was cloaked. That is weird. Cloak a little bit. What do we have? Another one. Okay.
Target's shields have failed.
Okay, that is weird. Why did my shield cloak? Do I have a percentage or something like that? No. What? What did it? Okay, maybe that's a bug. But yeah, the adaptive emergency system. Here we go. Those are the visuals. Did you guys see those two arrows pointing up and down? And yeah, that's it actually. I mean, nothing more to say about these. What was this thing called again? The Shamshir and the Shamshir Class. This one is a engineering and a little bit of a tactical. So it's more an engineering focused ship than a tactical one. As you guys see, a bonus benefit to these ships are that they have a hangar pet. That is just awesome. Are we able to fire a Thaleron Pulse while we are cloaked? No. Oh, I so wanted to do that. There we go again. Another cloak. Or another copy of me whilst I was cloaking. Okay, that's weird. But I just want to show you guys that burst one more time because that was epic to see. Here we go. This is epic right now. Boom. Oh, that's crazy. That is awesome. That is totally awesome. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys liked it, enjoyed it as well. And I just want to say one thing. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the support. And stay tuned for the other one. And the other one is going to be the Flambard class. It's going to be the next one. So tomorrow, hopefully you guys are going to enjoy that one as well. So hope to see you on that one as well. So for now, I'm just going to say, take care.